You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Oh boy, guys, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun because we're going to be talking about Megan Rapinoe, who played for the U.S. Nationals women's soccer team, who won bronze medal at the Olympics. Is there anybody in sports that is probably more unlikable than Megan Rapinoe? Probably LaChana James. I got to give LeBron credit on that. He probably has Megan Rapinoe beat on this because he's a bigger name. But however, Megan Rapinoe is a pitchman for Subway. Also Victoria's Secret. I don't know how that happened. Megan Rapinoe, Victoria's Secret. No, thank you. But anyway, I digress. We're going to be focusing on Subway here. She is in Subway commercials being a pitchman for Subway. And guys, the blowback is real. The customers do not like Megan Rapinoe and her anti-American act. She kneels before the national anthem, kneels during the national anthem every time it's played before a game. People in America want patriotic Americans to push products for them. And guys, the franchisees of Subway now, they have seen the light. They have seen the blowback that customers are actually giving them for Megan Rapinoe being a part of Subway. So we're going to be diving into that in this video, guys. But first, here's a message from today's sponsor. Let's talk about today's sponsor, Javy Coffee. Javy Coffee is the way I love to start off my morning. I work very, very hard for you guys to put out the best content possible. And I get my energy from Javy Coffee. Would you like to have that same energy that I have every single morning? Well, you should try Javy Coffee. And for you guys, you can actually get 3 bottles of Javy Coffee for only $16.95 per unit. Each bottle contains 30 servings. It will save you so much money from going to your local coffee shop. And by the way, folks, it actually tastes even better. You can use sugar. You can use monk fruit. I'm a low carb person. I don't like the carbs. This is keto friendly. And guys, it is super easy to make. Just put water in your cup, add 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of Javy coffee, mix it up, use whipped cream, sugar, monk fruit, whatever. And folks, it tastes absolutely amazing. So check out the link in the description or the pinned comment and get Javy coffee delivered to you today. Okay, guys, it says Subway franchisees are fed up with Megan Rapinoe's TV ads. Will anything actually happen? I'm not really sure. That's going to be up to Subway corporate. But it says here, Megan Rapinoe kicked up another round of controversy at the Tokyo Olympics. And now a group of Subway franchisees are pressuring the fast food giant to give her the boot. The 36-year-old purple-haired soccer star, who kneeled during the national anthem to kick off the Tokyo Olympics before leading the United States to a bronze medal this week, began a stint as a pitch woman for the fast food giant this spring. In one spot, Rapinoe, who has been a vocal proponent of equal rights and equal pay for women, knocks a burrito out of a guy's hand by kicking a soccer ball at him. The response has been mixed, according to franchisees. Late last month, on a discussion forum hosted by the North American Association of Subway Franchisees, a Wisconsin store operator posted a picture of a hand-scrawled note from an irate customer taped to the front door of his shop. And there's actually a picture here. You can see it right there, guys. This is real. And I'm going to read what the note actually says. It says, quote, boycott Subway until Subway fires the anti-American Megan Rapinoe, the creep who kneels for our beloved national anthem, the note read. Quote, the ad should be pulled and done with, the franchisee wrote of the Rapinoe spot. It gets tiring apologizing. So guys, the franchisees are having to apologize to customers They like Subway. They like the food. But now the customers are starting to walk away because of Megan Rapinoe. And when customers don't walk through the door, guess what happens? The franchisees, they lose money. They do. But let's move on here. It continues on. It says Subway doesn't own any of its nearly 22,000 locations. Well, because they have franchises. But it charges franchisees 4.5% of their revenue for a national advertising fund and controls how the money is spent. So these franchisees are actually contributing to the Megan Rapinoe ads. But it goes on. It says now many store operators, particularly those in red states, say they're facing a harsh backlash from the parent company's decisions. And the franchisees, they don't have any say in these ads. Last week, reps from the NAASF told members the group had already taken grievances over the Rapinoe ads to the company's top management, led by Chief Executive John Chisney, or Chasey. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Quote, your NAASF board has already communicated with Subway leadership the concerns voiced by NAASF membership. The group's executive director, Ilya Perez, told franchisees, according to a letter obtained by the Post. Quote, I had a bunch of franchisees calling me on this today. A lawyer who represents Subway franchisees told the Post earlier this week. They are trying to get the ads pulled. Perez didn't respond to requests for comment. Subway also didn't respond to requests for comment. Quote, they probably wanted more splashy advertising to go along with more splashy foods, said John Gordon of Pacific Management Consulting Group, which advises restaurants. We are so politically divided in this country, and Subway should have done more careful due diligence, without a doubt, before choosing Rapinoe. And I completely agree with that. I mean, she is a leftist, crazy nut job. I mean, this is what you get right here if you're looking on the video, not the podcast. Megan Rapinoe kneeling. And this is actually her kneeling before the bronze medal match. Every time the anthem is played, she kneels. And the average everyday American doesn't like this because, contrary to popular belief, I still believe that the overwhelming majority of Americans still are patriotic to the country. They love seeing the Stars and Stripes. They love singing the national anthem. They love standing at attention with their hand over their heart when the anthem is played. But this is what you get from a Megan Rapinoe. She is super bad for business. One exasperated West Coast franchisee told the Post he believes the company's ads should focus on the improved bread. The franchisee, who spoke on the condition of anomaly, also suggested that Subway's ad grew its focus on the chain's mom and pop owners, so Subway comes off as less corporate. Quote, spending our money to make a political statement is completely and totally out of bounds, an Arizona franchisee said on the NAASF blog about the corporate parent. Another Midwest-based franchisee said Subway should have seen this coming before signing Rapinoe. In July 2019, she took heat for allegedly stomping on the American flag. I didn't know about that. Weeks earlier, she created headlines when she said she was not going to the effing White House if invited to President Trump. So she trashes the flag, kneels for the anthem, and then trashes the sitting U.S. president. And people just don't like that. They don't like that. Indeed, after this week's disappointing bronze medal, Trump took a few digs at Rapinoe. And yes, he did. And this is what he said. If our soccer team headed by a group of leftist maniacs wasn't woke, they would have won the gold medal instead of the bronze. The woman with the purple hair played terribly and spends too much time thinking about radical left politics instead of doing her job. Now, we said this before. So I'm not surprised that they actually did not win the gold. Think of this, guys. That was an embarrassing loss to Canada. It was. And Megan Rapinoe is just so unlikable. And the average everyday American is noticing that. These people want to go to Subway and they want to eat their sandwich. However, they're refusing to eat at Subway because Subway has allowed Megan Rapinoe to bring up politics into Subway. And they've had enough. They're telling the franchisees, you guys got to get rid of her. And I know the franchisees, they can only do so much. But if the franchisees are vocal about it and put the pressure on corporate, maybe something will actually change. I don't see Megan Rapinoe really influencing anybody in a positive way to go to Subway. I just don't. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, Subway, it's not eating fresh anymore. There's a lot of pressure now. And I guess the franchisees, as they continue to lose more money and lose more customers, they're going to have to put more heat on corporate Subway to do something about Megan Rapinoe. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.